auto insurance all seems the same. Until it's time to use it. With USAA, it's easy to file.
All right. We are back with some more Pokemon Silver. Trying to wrap up the last of the stuff we're going to be doing in the post-game. Going to see if we can try to catch some legendaries and train our team enough to be able to take on Red. See if we're strong enough for that. And then we should be wrapping up Silver, moving on to randomized gold. We might see some of these Silver team members pop back up in Stadium 2 later on, and most likely on my own time I'll probably be trying to see if I can try out a team like it in Showdown or Stadium or something, but yeah, we're definitely towards the end of our post-game journeys in Silver, but like I said, it's a little unclear how much more time we'll be needing to do the proper training and stuff. So, we'll probably be able to do a little more tonight than we were the last stream, but probably not a super lengthy one. We'll see how long I feel is appropriate to go for tonight. But with that being said, let us boot up the game and get going. If I recall correctly, where we left off, we were going to do a little bit more Mount Silver grinding, trying to get to my initial target I wanted to hit before attempting Ho-Oh again. If that ends up not being enough, then we'll probably still do some grinding, because if we can't take Ho-Oh on, then I don't know if we can take on Red, because I believe his Pokemon are in the 80s levels, right? Let me pull up just to see. Because Ho-Oh is 70. Now Ho-Oh is a legendary, but yeah, Red's Pokemon are as high as level 81, so I think Ho-Oh might be a little bit of a good barometer on how our team in general is stacking up. Looks like my stream manager's giving me a little bit of instability, but looking from OBS, it seems to be on one of its best starts in a while lately, so I guess feel free to let me know if it starts dipping or whatever, but looks like it's holding pretty good. Looks like I don't really have anything to worry there. So yeah, my target was that the older members of the team, we would try to get them to level 55, so that's 2 levels, 3 levels, and 1 level for some of these teammates. So hopefully a little bit of grinding and we can get there. Let's see how much we can get from just a half hour of doing more Mount Silver. I think we've established that Gojira is really the only especially reliable counter to these higher level Golbats. Swap to Gojira again. Just checking to see if there's any notifications I should be aware of. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Broke out of well, didn't break out, but I wasn't confused, but still missed. Frustrating. At least it lands the second time. Getting a whole bunch of Golbats. I think it's fair to try to freshwater Gojira before we swap into him. Actually, we should honestly use Max Potion. Confusion's not going to do too much because we're switching right to Goji. Oh, but guess the Golbat was ready for that. I've heard that in Gen 1, the AI kind of responds to the moves you do. It doesn't like... It's not like it's pre-planned before you put in your move. It kind of can respond. I wonder if Gen 2 AI works similarly. Or just happened to use Confuse Ray twice. Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Come on. I wonder if Full Restore works on Confusion as well. There's no message about it, but it looks like it did clear up the confusion. Yeah, so Goji is definitely their best matchup, but he still gets kind of thrown off by low accuracy and confusion and, you know, being pretty equally stacked with the wild Pokemon means he can take a little bit of a beating sometimes. So many damn Golbats. I've been hearing in the videos I've been watching lately that Tyranitar seems like a pretty dang good Pokemon in a lot of metas, for several generations it sounds like. So I'm looking forward to having one of my own, hopefully getting good opportunity to use it. If not enough in this game, then I'll have to use him in Stadium too as well. Oh, come on, you're gonna confuse me immediately. Come on. Just getting annoying. This should be something Swift can take on by themselves. Maybe not one hit, but just barely. Just barely not enough. quite a few Onyx now. The RNG has slightly changed, it seems. Did nothing. We've got a hydrate request, huh? Well, guess I'll have to answer that. Request fulfilled. I love Pokemon too. I've been in a real Pokemon mood lately. I have started rewatching the old show from the very beginning because I had never seen all the episodes, and I'm finding that I may have seen more episodes than I remembered, but there were some I definitely never watched. I had never seen the first episode for one. I was a little familiar with what happened in it, but I'd never seen it personally. I've been kind of wanting to check out that new trading card app that I've been seeing people use. My sister's fiance had showed me a little bit about it. The cards look really neat in it. Been wanting to build up my Pokemon in Pokemon Home again. I've just I've gotten bitten by the Pokemon bug again. It's always happened to me that I get really into Pokemon, then I kind of take a break, but I'm thinking with this marathon that I'd like to return to, that it will be able to sustain something a little bit more substantive for a while. Fire Red is one I'm looking forward to, because the Kanto experience is pretty fun, but obviously really buggy. Be nice playing through Kanto again, but with the improvements made since Gen 3. It is interesting how Gen 2 and Gen 3 seems like a real dividing line for the franchise. Because Gen 2 kind of feels like a DLC add-on Gen 1. And I don't know, like not everyone out there is going to be familiar with Gen 2 as they were with Gen 1. But I feel like a lot more Gen 1ers and the people who were there at the beginning stuck around long enough to be familiar with like Lugia and Togepi and stuff before completely bailing. But then Gen 3 was kind of like where they're like, okay, we're not gonna do it that way anymore. We're gonna reboot things. And they definitely change things up every now and then, like Pokemon Go definitely changed the way they did things, but I feel like Generation 3 really set the path of what Pokemon was going to be post the fad years to really make it a thing that could keep on going after that. These Golbats have been really pestering my poor little Pupitar. Keep trying to confuse it, make it hurt himself, keep dodging his rock slides. I think I just used up all my rock slide though. So I don't know, maybe I should switch to Ice Punch or Psychic or something. But But yeah, I have fond memories of Leaf Green is the one I had. I remember I never beat the Elite Four because I got to a point where I was at Victory Road and everything, but I don't know, as a kid I guess I didn't feel strong enough for the Elite Four, so I just felt like I had to keep grinding in Victory Road, and it started feeling like a slog, and I just kind of got sidetracked with other stuff. As far as I recall, I think I just ended up getting sidetracked with other stuff until Diamond came around. Because I beat Sapphire, but I reset my save over... I don't know if it was for real or not, but I think I lost the ability to access an item that would have helped catching Latios, and so I reset everything. I don't know if I had that right or if I was just misunderstanding it as a kid, but I did beat Sapphire. I started Ruby, but I didn't finish it at the time. I think I may have gotten Emerald, but I didn't get very far. Leaf Green I almost beat, but... Coliseum I got pretty far in, but started getting a little discouraged at a certain point when it was getting tougher. XD I almost got near the end, but after Sapphire it wasn't until Diamond that I beat another one, even though I had most of the other Pokemon games that came after. And then at that point I didn't get as many of the games, but the ones I did get I tended to beat. Because I got Diamond, but I never got Platinum, and I never got Heart Gold or Soul Silver, which now seem to be some of the most beloved, so I'm really looking forward to playing those. But I got Black, I beat that. I got Black 2, I beat that as well. Beat X. Took me a while, but I beat Moon. I was feeling a little less encouraged by that point. I was starting to slip a little bit more from Pokemon, not sticking with it as much. I started Ultra Sun, but almost kind of out of obligation. I did not keep with it very much. Did not even bother with the Let's Go games, because... Oh yeah, and I did get... It's weird, I was such a big Gen 3 guy, but I guess just with where it was in my life, I didn't get the Ruby and Sapphire remakes. I hear people liked those quite a bit. I don't fully know why I passed on really investing in those, but I guess I was just at a point where I wanted to try different things out instead. Just wasn't in the mood for it or something. But Sword and Shield I got later than most people did, and it took me a little while to get around to beating. I still haven't really done the post game, but I didn't do... Like, I did the post game of X and Y, that was not very much, but Sun and Moon, I didn't even get very far into the Ultra Beast stuff. Sword and Shield, I really have not done much, and by that point I was already gifted Legends Arceus, which I still haven't played. And Violet, which I've only barely started, but I want to do a little bit more, because that game seems like it's had some real bugs and issues that kind of seem real bothersome, but seems like it's also done some real interesting things, and I'm really curious about what battling with teams is like in that one. But I never got the DLC for Sword and Shield because I didn't even beat the post game, and I'm a little unfamiliar with the idea of Pokemon having DLC. It was usually like an expansion or something before. It's kind of something a little new to me. But yeah, I haven't even done Legends Arceus. The Let's Go ones I especially was not very interested in. Battle Revolution was one that I was hyped for as a kid, but I did not get much out of. I think because I was a little too used to Coliseum and XD, and I hadn't grown up as much on Stadium. I had Stadium 2, but a lot of what I did with that was the mini games with my family, honestly. It was not the kind of game that where I was as a kid would have interested me much, because it was just kind of just a battle simulator with little else, not even mini games or anything. But you know, it was kind of the last of that tradition of games. It seems like it's got a little bit more of a reputation now, so I'm curious to give it a shot. For those of you watching on Twitch, though, it looks like we're going to be getting some ads soon, so just a reminder. Subscribers shouldn't receive any ads. I don't want this channel to be paywalled or anything. I want everyone to be able to enjoy it. But for those of you who do feel willing to contribute, it's greatly appreciated. Even a little bit goes a long way. And I hope to be able to put whatever I get towards making this channel better. As a way of showing appreciation for anyone who is willing to contribute, there will be incentives for those who can do the most. So if you want to pick some of the stuff I do in this channel, feel free to shoot for being number 1 in one of those categories. Those will be running in just a little bit, just so you guys have a heads up on that. Now it's gonna do its wing attack and stuff too, huh? Or it's just gonna bite like an idiot. Man, this Golbat confusion is pretty damn annoying to deal with. It feels like it's kind of eating up some of the time when I should be grinding. Took you long enough, you stupid bat. I'm removing the experience share for now, because Goji is pretty evenly matched with everyone else, and I want to start hitting those 55 targets. And I feel like it's taken a little bit too much experience from these guys. I'll add it back on once I've hit the targets I'm shooting for. Pretty significant amount of time before encountering anything. Let me see about maybe just pecking at it. I wonder if there's a stat that determines how likely confusion does something to you. It makes me wonder. Because I feel like Swift is handling it a lot better. But maybe she's getting a lot of lucky rolls. Nice that you're not trying to confuse me. Ah. I was hoping that last peck would have been enough. Next time I guess I'll double fly. At least Swift seems pretty unfazed by the confusions. Okay, I'm thinking at this point we dig, heal up, and then we've got a re-battle we can do. I think we do that, and then maybe I try to do a little bit more legendary dog hunting before going back to more grinding. Because we are getting pretty close to my target. I'll have to check where the route is, Route 44. I think I got a quillfish recently. Yeah, I did. Okay, so that is west of Blackthorn. How do I get there again? Would it have been easier to go? I think it would have been easier to go east from Mahogany. Is it you? Okay. Hopefully you got something worth my time. Okay, so if we want to do a little looking for Entei, I think we're going to want to go here. Put one of my team members away so we can have Ghastly. Who would I deposit for now? process. Okay, so now I step outside and I see, where is Entei? So I should go up there, okay. How did it end up all the way over there? So I guess I might want to try... Entei's not in a very good spot, but Suicune might be if I go south. If doing this for a little bit doesn't really get any results, I might seriously consider getting a Jinx, because just finding one of these guys takes a little bit of time, and if all I'm doing is just whittling a little bit down, I might really want a Jinx to follow what the guide says and make it especially easier because of Mean Look and Lovely Kiss, I believe. I haven't been very lucky today. Yeah, it's not really one I can work off with either of them, so let me go inside. I wonder if you can cheese Latios and Latios the same way in the next generation, or if it's a little too smart to know, oh, you just went inside, that doesn't change a whole lot. That's exactly where it was before, wasn't it? Wait, did it change anything going inside? Okay, for those of you watching on Twitch, it looks like ads are going to be running again soon. So just a reminder, subscribers shouldn't receive any ads. I want everything in my channel to be free and not be paywall to anyone, but for those of you who do feel willing to contribute, it's greatly appreciated. Even a little bit goes a long way, and I hope to be able to put whatever I get towards making this channel better. As a way of showing appreciation for anyone who is willing to contribute, there will be incentives for those who can give the most. So if you want to pick the kind of stuff I do in this channel, feel free to shoot for being #1 in one of the categories. So those will be running in just a little bit, just so you guys have a heads up. Okay, let's try this again. I've noticed sometimes there seems to be a little bit of a lagging thing going on with the audio channels or whatever through this emulation. It's something I hadn't really noticed before, but I'm picking up a little bit more on now. I wonder if there's anything I can really do about that. Okay, Fisher Wilton. Route 44. Neither of those locations are helpful for me. So I guess fly right back here. Lady Luck has not been on my side. Yeah, this is really bad spawning. What does it say about the Jinx? Yeah, I don't have a Jinx, it looks like, so... Guess let's see if we can get a proper Jinx. I'm trying to remember where the ice path was. Where's the ice path? So it seems like it's got its best chances to be caught in the day, but it's still a rare encounter. might need to be leveling it up quite a bit, so I might need to tag along for some Elite Four training. And I'm not sure the way to access it from Blackthorn, so I think I'm just gonna go from Mahogany and Route 44. Put Ghastly away for now. What are these two lovebirds talking about? And I might as well do the rebattle here, because it sounds like that's going to be right here. Just one peck from Skarmory will make that fish faint. Sea King's a little bulkier, that's to be expected. It's just the icy path. I think it would only be natural to have Ozai here while we look. Where's the wild Pokemon? I want a wild battle. It's coming back to me. The annoying confusion. Well, at least it didn't affect me there. Come on, just get something already. Encounter rates seem low to begin with. Just barely survived. Sometimes I wonder if it's a little experience, if it shows an increase, but when you go back, if it wasn't significant enough, it's right back where it was the next time you see it. That didn't last very long. I'm starting to realize now that there must be a lot of numbers that this game must have kept track of at all times. Different registers like, oh, what's the current health? What's the current experience? What are my PPs for each move? What are the health levels of all my Pokemon in the PC? What are all their experience levels? And, obviously, on a console, games can deal with quite a bit of complexity, but on a little cartridge, you know, we probably had to take pretty seriously the fact that there was so little to work with. Just out of curiosity, where are they? Okay, over near me. squish encounters are more plentiful here, and that's exactly what we're looking for. Wow, I didn't even have to do anything. That's incredible. It doesn't really matter where. Actually, you know, if we need to do some late 4 leveling, we're gonna need Machamp. If anyone we get rid of. I think honestly we put Gojira away for just a bit. Got an Ice Berry. Speed 51? I think that's the minimum we... Let's see. It's level 22. Yeah, we need at least 47 speed, so that's a good speed stat for us to have. Okay, let's get the Silver Sprite for Jinx. Let's take that item. Guess first let's deposit item. Oh, let's heal up too. Let me just double check. It's got Lovely Kiss. Mean Look. When does it get Mean Look? Level 35, okay. So I guess we gotta give it some Carbos now. Okay, for those of you watching on Twitch, it looks like ads are gonna be running in a few minutes, so just a reminder, subscribers shouldn't receive any ads. I want everything on this channel to be available for free, not paywalled or anything, but for those of you who do feel willing to contribute, it's greatly appreciated. Even a little bit goes a long way, and I hope to be able to use whatever I get towards making this channel better. As a way of showing appreciation for anyone who's willing to contribute, there will be incentives for those who can give the most. So if you want to pick the kind of stuff I do in this channel, feel free to shoot for being #1 in one of the categories. So those will run in just a little bit, just so you guys have a heads up. Now I believe Goldenrod is where we would find some Carbos. It's interesting having a Jinx on our team again, because we had one in blue. Sounded like third floor might be good for Carbos. Carbos. Pricey, huh? So we want 6 more. Might need to... Well, first I need to see how much money I can get for my mom. So we need more. Might see about selling a little bit of stuff. I need 10. It's not worth much. Yeah, we can sell some of these off for now. So I need just one more. Well, there's the 10 carbos I needed. So this is going to increase its speed even further. Okay. Speed is now 60. I wonder if it capped at a certain point, because it started as like 51, right? But that should be a nice and fast Jinx now, it seems to me. Getting notifications? Okay, doesn't seem like anything especially important. So I gotta raise it up to level 40. It's already got Lovely Kiss, we'll teach it Mean Look. Okay, let's do another Elite Four trial. We're gonna want Nicoletus in front for that. those now. McLettis is just uniquely well positioned for Will's team. It really is. Is Powder Snow any good? Yeah, it definitely seems worth replacing Powder Snow. It's interesting. I feel like I've got the most limited utility out of Ozai, even though he was the one that started my whole team. Just kind of hits heavy with this Fire Blast for a little bit. Okay, it's Bruno. So let's have Swift out first. Definitely good to get out of the way of Fire Punch with Hitmonchan. Okay, for those of you watching on Twitch, it looks like ads are going to run again soon, so just as a reminder, subscribers shouldn't receive any ads. I don't want to paywall my content when everyone enjoy, but for those of you who do feel willing to contribute, it's greatly appreciated. Even a little bit goes a long way, and I hope to be able to put whatever I get towards making this channel better. And as a way of showing appreciation for anyone who is willing to contribute, there will be incentives for those who can do the most. So if you want to pick some of the stuff I do on this channel, feel free to shoot for being number one in one of those categories. Those will be running in just a little bit, just so you guys have heads up. Muscle might get quite a bit of leveling from this all, because we're going to have to use her on the Dragonites as well. Do you even still have Fire Blast? I hope so. No. That was a real nice pink little flower dance. Always does the curse, and I don't think it ever does him any good. hit. Not even. Not even all the way there, even on 4 times effectiveness. Can you imagine missing your hyper beam? That's a big L right there. You would just be humiliated. Knew it. wonder if Celebi's stats accurately reflect what it's supposed to be, or if it still has its stats a little tied to the Weedle it started out as. So Jinx started at level 22. It's already at level 31. If that's the case, then another Elite Four run might get it pretty dang close to 40. I'm not gonna do another Elite Four run tonight, though. That's gonna be a little too much, but I think that would be a good thing to do next time to get it all nice and ready. I think now that we've gotten a few up to level 55, we might consider swapping one out and getting Goji in there too. Who would I swap out? I think maybe we try seeing what we can do without Aquans. Oh no, wait, that's for items. We didn't even really need to heal that much on that last Elite Four run. We did pretty well on it. 69 exactly. Well, I think that's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. I'm pretty much at where I want to be in terms of taking on Ho-Oh, and this training I'm doing to level up my Jinx will definitely set me there. I think it was a good idea to try to go for the Jinx, even though it took a little bit, and it's taken a little bit to train it up, because my attempts to search for the dogs was not very fruitful. Obviously, I didn't even see them once, and I think it's better that when I do see them, I have a reasonable chance to actually catch them and not have to just whittle them down gradually. So yeah, I think that's the better, more efficient way of going about it in the long run. But that'll be it for tonight. So now I just gotta find what channel I'd like to raid and send you guys on your way. Okay, I think I found a potential channel to raid. Oh, okay, I guess that channel won't work. Okay. Found someone I would like to raid. I hope you guys had fun watching, anyone who tuned in. I'm quite enjoying this game. I've had a lot of fun going through Johto and building up my team, getting familiar. Even like some of the newer members like Celebi and Pupitar I feel pretty attached to. I'm looking forward to getting them ready to take on Red. Feel free to follow if you'd like to check out more of my streams in the future. I look forward to seeing you guys next time, and I will send you on